and welcome all celestial beings. I'm so glad to have you back on my channel. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. You're tuning into Celestial Guidance by Bebe. So guys, today I want to talk to you guys about breath. It is so overlooked. It is something that we literally need to survive. And because of that, we take it for granted. And we don't even bother to appreciate the fact of all the different benefits that breathing has for us. But before we get even into it, two things. One, my name is Bebe. I'm a holistic lifestyle coach, a mentor in the law of attraction, and a psychic. And two, did you know that you might be breathing incorrectly? Like, did you know that was even a thing? Because if you know how to breathe properly, you can actually be getting all the benefits that you should be getting from breath. So let's talk about this a little bit. Last week we discussed movement, right? And how rolling our neck, our wrist, our body, how all that can help us with increasing circulation in our body. Did you know that breathing properly can also do that? So now let me ask you, did you know or do you know how to breathe properly? Do you think breathing properly is like this? We brace our shoulders, we relax. Is that breathing properly? If you think that's the right way, then you're wrong. The right way of breathing properly is the way all animals breathe properly, or the way children breathe properly before the age of 5. Once upon a time, we actually did breathe correctly. And this is what it looks like. So when we're breathing correctly, we are doing one thing. We are expanding and contracting versus raising and lowering. Okay? So for one, when we're trying to breathe correctly, we're going to breathe through our nose instead of our mouth. So this is how people tend to breathe. And how we're going to breathe when we're trying to breathe properly, correctly, so we can gain all the extra benefits, is we're going to breathe. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. Doing this, fun fact, is that when we breathe through our nose, there is a filter that the oxygen has to go through the cavities. And because it goes through that, when we're breathing correctly, we have less chances of getting sick. Did you know that? Isn't that crazy? I actually learned that recently when I was studying more and trying to get more in depth about breath work. I learned that and I was like, holy crap, I didn't even know that. I'm so glad that I make a point to try to make this a part of my practice. And what I mean a part of my practice is, and I want you to do the same. I try to, as much as I can, as often as I can remember, I try to remind myself to breathe properly. Again, we are breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Making sure that our lungs are expanding. You see how my body is responding? You see my shoulders? My shoulders are not going up. My body is just expanding and retracting. These are the type of things that knowing how to breathe properly has helped me. And I know that if you put this into your practice, can help you too. So I know there are different techniques that you can use in order to get the effects that you really want for the things I'm about to mention. And if you want that actually, not but if you want that, let me know in the comments and I will make separate videos teaching you guys how to do different types of breath work to get different results. So here's how breathing properly has helped me, okay? I've used it to regulate my temperature. Sometimes I'm in areas, actually many times I'm in areas that are too cold. I'm a Floridian, I'm originally from Miami, so I like the heat. Heat is good, I like it, I enjoy it. But sometimes, many times I find myself really cold. And what I do if I don't have access to a sweater is I regulate my breathing to be able to warm up my body so that I'm not cold. Other times I have used it for an anxiety attack. Sometimes I've had to use my breath work techniques to be able to lower my heart rate, bring myself back to calmness, and be able to address whatever situation I need to address without feeling like my heart is gonna pop out of my chest, you know? So that's another thing that's helped me with. Another thing that breath work properly has taught me is how to manifest. I know this is like, okay, how breathing, manifesting, how does that connect? Well, the way it connects is it helps you raise your vibration through different techniques so that you're able to get to the vibration level of that which you're trying to manifest. So that is another way that specific techniques can help you. It can also give you energy if you're feeling bummed and tired and lazy, or if you're in the midst of a test and you're starting to get sleepy, you know, those kind of moments, there's a breathing technique for that as well. Or if you're feeling very hype and, you know, overly jittery, and it is a moment where you have to calm down, relax, take it easy, or you're trying to conserve energy, like if you're running or exercising, you're trying to conserve energy, there's a breath work for that. So there's many different techniques of breath works that can help you with different things that you're trying to reach. But for today, okay, and if you want that video, let me know in the comments, I will make it. But for today, what I want you guys to start with from the bare minimum to help you is breathing properly. Okay, so one more time, we breathe in through the nose, we exhale through the mouth, we make sure our body's expanding and contracting versus elevating and going back down. Okay, so now just as an extra bonus tip of information, when we're doing the motions of, you know, the body movements that I was talking about last week, right? We're talking about just simply rolling our wrists, rolling our heads, rolling our hips. When we add breath work to that, now we're not just increasing circulation, we're also starting to be able to open up those energy centers. We're also able to bring more oxygen to our mind. So if you care to join me, I'm going to do a few little movements for you, and I want you to join me. I'll make it very simple. We're gonna go through the breath work. So this is something that you can do at home. You can rewind this little piece, do it as many times as you want, or you can also join me in a class in person. It's gonna be completely free. We're trying to get a group of us together, and when I get enough people to say, yes, let's do this, we're going to get together in person and do this. Or if you want to do this online, also let me know you're interested and just say, I'm interested in the Zoom class. And as soon as I am able to get enough people together, we are going to be able to have a class like this where we are going to be able to open up those chakras, open up our energy centers to do some healing, to do some connecting, to do some releasing, to do some empowering. And it's going to be phenomenal. So let's go ahead, take a second and take a step back. You can play whatever kind of music you like at home. I'm going to leave this just as it is, and let's get started. Ready? So let's start with how are we going to breathe, okay? So remember, we're going to take deep breaths in through the nose, but this time we're going to hold it, okay? So this is what it's going to look like. Deep breath in, hold, and release. And now we're going to do it with the movement. So this is what it looks like. Ready? Deep breath in. Hold, release. So if you notice, what I did was I went one way to breathe in, and I went the other way to exhale. And that's the same thing we're going to do with our neck, our shoulders, our wrists, our elbows, our hips, and even our knees. Okay, let me see if I can take a further step back so you can see me even better. Let me see. Actually, I'll move you. Can you handle? Boom. Bada beam, bada boom. Now you can see me good. Perfect. All right. Ready? So let's start with our neck rolls. Ready? And breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Let's do that again. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Shoulders. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Again. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Wrist. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Elbows. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hips. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. All right. Perfect. And now let's do our knees. Ready? So I'm going to put my hands on my knees so I can make sure my intentions are on my knees. And I'm going to do it again. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Guys, ready? Now let's do our ankles. If you need to hold on to something, make sure to hold on to something. Ready? And let me see. Ready? Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. There you go. Okay, and one more time. Other foot. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. All right. And now let's do all of our body all together. So now you're just going to move your body. Okay, move your body. And as you move your body, I just want you to breathe. Ready? And we're not going to have a rhythm or anything specific. I don't care if you have 2 left feet. All I want you to do is focus on moving and flowing. Ready to join me? Come on. Let's get started. And now I'm going to be silent, and I want you to just enjoy and do your breathing in and out with me and enjoy the moment. Let me know how you feel. Ready? And breathing in. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel amazing now. I hope you can see the difference in how you feel now versus how you felt before, having that movement and adding that breath work. Next week, we're going to be discussing sound and how we can add sound to movement and breath work, again, to open up these channels, to release, to embrace, and to create. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget, hit that notification bell so that you can be informed next time that I upload. My next upload is going to be a live this Saturday. You're going to be able to come ask your questions and get a free psychic reading. And all you have to do is show up and ask your questions. I can't wait to see you guys there. And give this video a like if you got anything at all from it. If this information was useful to you, please do like this video, and I can't wait to see you on my live. Mwah! I'll be here providing you guys celestial guidance.